Anybody out there? Are we still broadcasting? Are we on? I feel like we're driving into a dead zone here.
Hippy Fiasco. Hippy Fiasco. Hippy Fiasco. Hippy Fiasco.
Hippy Fiasco on a boat, hippy fiasco on a plane, hippy fiasco on a bike, hippy fiasco in the rain, hippy fiasco on a skateboard, hippy fiasco on my brain, hippy fiasco rides again. Well, he'll get to where he's going, where it is he does not know, but he's alone, loose, wild and free. He's hippy Fiasco, he's
Hippy Fiasco.
Hippy Fiasco was recorded before a live webcast audience.
Keep it creepy.
That's one of our slogans.
Hi guys, the creepers. Where are you?
Let's go eat. I've been starving.
This is Nikki. This is my wife, Nikki.
Hi.
Say hi.
Thanks for playing, Nikki.
Thank you for being the computer videoer.
These are the creepers.
Hey, creepers.
There was about 40 when you were
No
playing.
way.
Yeah.
What's creeper?
Creepers are the
Wow.
people that chat with us as we travel. We're doing
That's
24/7 streaming,
awesome.
and so they're the ones
Hi,
that really
Nikki.
participate.
Aw,
You
thanks.
wouldn't believe the choose your own adventure that this has become. They've been setting up spontaneous places for us to play as we travel. Like, I just made a phone call. You can play on the patio of Kelly's in Albuquerque now.
But you gotta
And
get
we're
down
like,
here right
yeah,
Somebody
we
wants
just-
you to flex. Somebody wants you to flex your muscles.
Which ones?
I don't know, but just flex.
Hippy Fiasco Hotline, you're on the air.
Hey, I'm gonna guess one of you guys. I got some crazy news for you. But you got a gig in Albuquerque.
What do you got? What are you talking about?
What is it?
You got a gig at Kelly's Brew Pub. They're waiting for you.
What do you mean they're waiting for us? We can play there right away.
Right now?
Yeah, they'd love to have Hippy Fiasco happen before 6 out on the patio.
Apparently you're expecting us. We are hippie.
Yeah,
we are
you're supposed to be
hippie.
here at 4, but since they got here first, they're already
First
set
come,
up.
first serve.
Well, and we would have loved it because we said.
Did you just hear about this online and showed up?
I just did, yeah.
Who are they?
Who
Do
is?
you know who they are?
Yeah, of course.
Who are they? Do I
Nathan
know?
Moore, the finest songwriter living right now.
Wow. Oh, that's a plug.
Well, all right.
It's absolutely true.
Like, I think Nathan Moore is like maybe the best songwriter of our generation. Like no doubt, like no exaggeration. I think it kind of starts there. It's like this thing built around this amazing dude, this amazing like troubadour. Just barnstorming around America.
What is the Hippy Fiasco? What's going on? We're going on a 4-month spontaneous tour of America. We don't have any gigs booked. We want to play your house, your park, anyway. We just need people to host the fiasco. The host is the missing link, the ingredient.
Somebody just called in and said, take exit 138, play one song in the A&P parking lot, we'll give you $50. Hello there. You make me eggs? Yeah. Nathan, honor to meet you. Yeah. You want to come dedicate it to her?
This is for Plug and Tail Feather. I love you.
I spend all this time on Twitter and Facebook and like I reach out to the fans and I respond to emails and stuff, and I definitely am like very accessible. But like watching him take that to like the nth degree and just make it completely three-dimensional and completely interact with people 24 hours a day and have them sort of have involvement with where he actually goes and what he does. And, I don't know, pretty amazing.
start? At the beginning, where do you go? To the end, just playing a part. An unwashed American riding again to find a friend, and I feel terrible, like it's already too late. Almost unbearable, just wanting to be great. Criminal, no escape.
Welcome, Nathan.
Thank you.
One of the things that has been going on lately is this Hippy Fiasco tour. I'd love to hear a little bit more about that, how it started.
You want the long or the short of it?
I'd like probably the short version.
Okay.
Would suffice.
The short version, it's going to be a long short version, because I think that it's important to know that Hippy Fiasco Rides Again started before the Webcast. The Webcast came along later, and a lot of people think of it just as the Webcast, but it actually started when I did not get paid by a festival that I flew out for. And it was a one-off. I was going to go play my set, get paid, and fly back home to Virginia. And when I didn't get paid, something in me snapped, and I canceled the flight home and did a spontaneous tour of California with Chad and Liz, who were at the Mystic Garden Party Festival with me. So we had gotten a lemon, basically, and we were looking to make lemonade out of it.
Planning this little tour we're hoping to do. I'm supposed to catch a red eye out of here tomorrow night. I'm thinking about blowing that off and doing pickup gigs all over California. I'm calling it Hippy Fiasco Rides Again.
I know. I mean, it might be exactly what my myth needs at the moment.
Right.
It's Woody Guthrie style, Hippy Fiasco.
Hippy Fiasco tour. I kind of like it.
Pulling in all elements of Facebook networking and YouTube posts and you know, like really doing it. Calling everybody and getting people on board, doing house concerts wherever possible. Just picking the town, like Chico on Wednesday, where can we do it? You know, and tell everybody Hippy Fiasco's coming to town.
Thank you so much, Chico, for coming out. This is really, really important to kick off the Hippy Fiasco tour. This is our first stop. We've gained a lot of momentum. We really, really want to thank all of you for coming out to support a really good cause.
In 36 hours, we booked a week-long tour. And it's just been so inspiring.
It's so amazing.
He did really.
Pioneer snail blazing a trail, blazing a trail, blazing a trail. Lord knows it's hard to fail when you're just along for the ride.
So all of a sudden I had like these shirts, I had these awesome posters. None of this energy had ever surrounded a Nathan Moore tour ever. People participating, like making art themselves. It had never happened, and that's what I always wanted, was to be a part of something that had some vibrancy, and it felt like it was not just me, and it was something we were all doing together, and it was so beautiful. It was my favorite week of touring of my life.
And like people really stepped up and out of themselves. I think because of the story that everybody sort of understood. The lemon was this quintessential thing, and it was just a moment. And that week was really Hippy Fiasco Rides Again. It's just that when we decided to go nationwide, and we decided at that point the webcast was the easiest way to pull it off, to stay in constant communication with the world as we traveled, to find out where we could play each day. And the webcast was more of a tool that we decided that we could use to stay connected to the world to pull off this Hippy Fiasco on a nationwide scale. And then over the course of the 4 months, we became a Troubadour reality TV show online with levels of interaction and participation between musician and fan that were completely unprecedented.
So I got hooked right away, and I love the idea of highly participative, unprecedented participation and interactivity. And I love the idea that I could steer the ship to some degree. And so immediately I started playing with that idea, which was, let's see what we can get Nathan to do.
Yeah, it really was quite that way at our house. Do you think he'll...
So I think the first thing I tried to get him to do was to sing a song on the ukulele to a lady at a gas station somewhere, probably near like the Zuni Mountains between Grants and Gallup in New Mexico. I think what's fun about that is then he can say, hey, this weird dude in Oregon says that I should sing you a song, and then he's going to sit there in his living room and watch it. I don't think he used that as an excuse, but it was a little bit, I mean, all of that is just a little bit more push into the world and into life, which was sort of the idea, I think. So.
Hey, Pickle, real quick. We love the card, but it needs to say on there streaming life 24/7. A true reality program or something like that. What's the word? Not program. Not station, not TV. Yeah, we love it. A true reality experience.
Just trying to figure that all out.
Hey, can I just give you this card?
Sure, man.
Mission accomplished.
Thanks, man.
I'm a singer-songwriter. Been doing a new tour and streaming the entire experience 24/7 for 4 months. And Nathan Moore is my name, and I was just like, I'm nervous, but one of the people watching us gave us these cards to hand out to people, and I was talking to the webcast. I was like, let's go do it. Let's go give them a card. Don't be nervous. Just be bold.
Any time you can take to get Nathan to blush is worthwhile.
True.
So
true.
That's part of the joy.
Yeah.
Because it's quite fun to be invited to puppeteer the puppeteer.
Dear puppeteer, I don't want to play here. I don't want to stay here. Dear puppeteer.
Yeah! Yippee!
Thank all you puppets for coming to my show.
You know, there were silly puppets, the Lemonism.
Yeah, Lemonism works because, you know, life's just really sour. So if you're trained from an early age to like the sour, then I guess you like a crappy life, right?
Right.
And we all gotta stand together sucking it.
Yeah, suck it.
Sour to the people. That's our slogan.
Sour to the people.
Sour.
Sour to the people.
You know, there's the Morchestra was a sort of a controversial topic.
You can make a paper mache lemon shaker. So you can be a part of the Morchestra.
That's another ultimate connectivity between Nathan and the fans, where you're invited to play music along with him at his shows. And honestly, sometimes that worked fantastically. That, you know, you had really great musicians show up, and it was beautiful. And sometimes it was a total disaster. You had people that couldn't keep rhythm and that were just wasted. there's some magic going on. That was pretty cool.
All right, pick a card, any card. Okay, look at it. Hey, what card is it?
A lot going on, and you know, also there's drama. I guess if there's not some drama, then a reality TV show might be boring. But there's drama. There's the van breaks down lots of times.
I don't know, the car's sputtering really bad. Should we put the whole bottle in? Is it a full tank in there?
So we're probably about 15 gallons. And then we should probably jump up and down on the car to mix it.
Sure. On the food fair.
We are not sputtering. It might have been a loose wire. Oh, baby, I'm jumping up and down on the back of my car. I got to mix in the treatment so I can get far away from you. Oh, it's hard to go, but I was a sputtering, and here I am. My words are stuttering, and I feel like my heart is fluttering away on down the road.
How's the one you got?
Ooh, buttering. I was on a roll and needed some buttering.
I tried to get away, but my car was sputtering. I tried to stay, but my heart was fluttering. Tried to think of what to say, but my words were stuttering. I was on a roll and needed butter. Tried to lay down in the gutter and think of all the things I needed uttered. But the clutter in my brain is too much to get around.
Then there's Creepers. We logged in. We talked with each other. We talked to the webcast. That was some of the most exciting moments, was when there was, 3, 4, 5 creepers on, and Nathan sitting there and back on a porch picking. Hey Nathan, what's up? I'm the next Fiasco host. Really, hey, what's going on? He's responding to me verbally.
Just to catch you up a little bit, my little breakdown continued into basically just sobbing into the microphone. A little terrible pity party. Ugh, just makes me sick to my stomach still thinking about it. The other thing is, with Black Swans the way they are, next week you could be on David Letterman.
Okay.
And that's the thing about Hippy Fiasco that none of us know.
Hey, Hippy Fiasco! My lips aren't moving right. Ow.
No, yeah, it doesn't line up, does it?
Godzilla's coming! Who did what?
Hi, I'm Ty Roberts. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Gracenote. I started at the top and moved directly to the bottom. I started literally working with David Bowie and Brian Eno and working with artists and creating multimedia albums. I think the next wave is, and then we put video on the internet, I think the next wave is really collaboration. The fans are already collaborating with each other. They're already taking photos and posting as a group to Facebook and providing imagery that goes along with the information that they're putting up there. But the fans are just starting to get the tools in their hands to actually collaborate both musically with the artists and visually with the artists. And I think the next wave is really about this collaboration and enabling the artists who embrace this, new connection to really make things with their fans, or embrace things their fans make, or enable their fans to make them, or fans enabling other fans to make things. And this will be reflective of each other. Some things will be positive, some things will be negative. But I do think that will really allow a vast expansion. And there are artists that are here today in the audience. If you guys saw Nathan Moore speak this morning, he's building an album with songs with people that are contributing to him the pieces. He's interacting with them in real time. He's reviewing their pieces. Oh, he's here right now. There is Nathan Moore. Hi, Nathan. Basically, his fans are actually making his album with him as he's traveling around. And I think this perfectly represents the kind of new artist and the new artist that embraces this new future.
I got Sunflower set up. I'm hitting pause. I'm going to hit play. And I think you have to record it. Is that right?
Yeah, I got you.
La 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 la
excited. I got a new commercial uploaded onto the YouTube.
At first, the person who really hooked me in at first was actually Chad. He had this like Hunter S. Thompson quality to him. And of course Liz, like being the beautiful, perfect muse, who I didn't actually really understand until High Sierra, where I saw the power of her magic.
To my Facebook.
Maybe they should have sex right now.
Yeah. All right, let's get creepy. It's now almost in 8 minutes. It's going to be 2:00 here. The creeping hour.
And how else do you access? That's that Kerouacian idea, like Jack Kerouac said. I wanted to be with the bad people, right? And that's musicians, poets, and weirdos, painters, vagabonds, thieves. Right. I love you. You met them all in your hometown. You got to get out and meet some more.
That is freaking classic. Okay, love you back. Talk to you later. Bye. Classic.
Really funny.
So I don't know if you guys caught all that, but the Mystic Garden Party has now watched the videos and understands how entwined the story of the Hippy Fiasco and them are, and want us to come back to bring it all full circle. And they will pay us $1,000 in advance to come perform at their festival. Got most things in HD, but there was the one thing that he said in the window, and he was like, "Did you get paid? Because there's some shit going on."
That wasn't on here?
Huh?
That wasn't on there. That was just an audio?
Yep.
And endings are sacred, and the way we hold endings makes all the difference to the next beginning. The way we hold endings makes all the difference to the next beginning, so I invite you to join us right now. Let's anchor for a moment. Anchor for a moment in all that you have experienced this weekend and all that you've experienced at all the Mystic Gardens that you've been to. If you are new to Mystic Garden this weekend, notice that your life is changed. Notice that your life is changed. And drop in for a moment. I'm feeling truth shivers all over my body. Drop in for a moment to the magnitude of this container, to the magic of this container, to the quantum field of this container, and how we collectively are influencing a much larger field of emergence.
All right, come on in, creepers, even closer.
Keep it creepy. Don't
Keep
lose
it
that.
creepy!
saw a UFO, what would you do? What if it appeared only to you? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if the alien was a girl? Gave you a message for the world? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane? Knowing what you saw, plain as day. What if the voice of God spoke right to you, right out loud? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if God gave you the word? Gave you a message for the world? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane? Knowing what you heard, plain as day. Saw a miracle, what would you do? What if the miracle was you? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane? Knowing what you see, plain as day, plain as day.
Hey, call the hotline. Let us know that we got that shot. We love you. Good night. See you